And with that, we're going to throw it over to Gelly for Manifold Garden.
Bom, agora a gente vai lá ver Manifold Garden.
Hey nerds, I'm back again with Manifold Garden. My couch, I got Vio and Flapjack. You won't be hearing them too much. Let's just get right into this. Real quick, if you have photosensitivity issues, I'm going to mention a trick called Flate, and I'm going to
Pois que ele comentou ali que se você tiver problemas
feel free to do whatever you need to do in order to avoid flash and stuff. So let's just get this ripping and roaring. Time starts on save. So 3, 2, 1,
go!
All right. So, welcome to Manifold Garden. You may notice a couple of things from the get-go. One of the intended things is using gravity. This is terribly important as A, I can't jump, and B, falling is about 5 times faster than sprinting, so I need to make sure I get that going. The other thing is that this game is non-Euclidean, meaning like things wrap around in the X, Y, and Z plane. Okay, so this is a particular trick, which if I mess this up, it's a soft lock, so here we go. Hey, right first try. Fantastic. Okay, I'm doing this to avoid a flate, which I will mention later. Okay, so I need to bring these cubes with me to skip basically the entire game. Don't worry about it. So a wall clip is where I stand slightly away from a wall, and I can drop a cube in front of me, and hey presto, I've clipped through it. Now taking the cube with me is a lot more difficult, but usually it's manageable if you're falling from a very tall height because it tries to rubber band you through. So to explain exactly what I'm not going to be doing, normally there is a dark seed. There's 6 dark seeds that you need to plant for 6 God cubes, which are used to unlock a hub level for the final set of trials, the 800 worlds. Now, as it turns out, unlocking the dark seeds and the God cubes, that's all slow and vaguely plot related, and I like neither of those. So I'm going to do my best to skip both of these. So first I'm going to be falling onto this door here. I'm going to need 2 cubes, one to clip through and one to take with me through the end. So you can see there's a tree here. Normally what you do is you plant a dark seed on it, which you get after activating a bunch of lasers and a whole bunch of other gubbins, but we're not going to bother. Oh, hey, I need the other cube. Fantastic. So once I get both these cubes over to the door, we're going to execute our first Flate, F-L-A-I-T.
It's the best name ever.
Flailing like an idiot technology. It is exactly as technical as it sounds. And this is why I want, for y'all photosensitives, I'm going to be whipping my mouse left and right like no other. So if you're not a fan of that, feel free. So I will mention that when we get there. But this is effective for letting me clip cubes through walls when I normally shouldn't be able to. So so my first clip is here. Okay, so here's a flate. Feel free to do whatever.
The sound effects help, definitely.
Yes.
So you may be wondering, oh,
there we go. All right.
Relatively fast. All right. And then I bring this cube with me. Nobody understands how this trick works. Shout outs to Invive for making a trick that nobody understands how it works. Oh,
He's trying to pull it through the wall. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
okay.
We got to back up. We got to back up. Everyone, avert your eyes, okay?
Never happened before. Spawn normal cube.
Boa,
hey,
tá.
all right, first try.
O mexicano teve alguns problemas de internet. Já ele volta enquanto eu vou ficar aqui para segurar os pontos até
so I
alguém
skipped the first dark seed and God cube. That's where you normally put it, and that unlocks like the next series of levels. All sort of gorgeous and whatnot, but with this cube, we're going over to the door that is unlocked once you get.
Para quem não está entendendo nada, a Manifold Garden é jogo de puzzle com chambers basicamente infinitas, e o cubo é a coisa mais quebrada nesse jogo. Você manipulando o grau do cubo, você atravessa paredes, você atravessa objetos e adiciona botões que você não deveria adicionar.
This is one of like 3 intended ways that I'm solving this puzzle.
Esse jogo parece pouco simples assim de ver a speedrun dele, mas você tem que fazer o grau certo dos cubos. Alguns cubos você precisa tirar a 53 graus, outros a 60 e outros a 62 graus para fazer os truques. Esse do cubo amarelo você tem que estar sempre a 62 graus o cubo dele. Você tem um visual cue, que um jeito visual de perceber que ângulo que está o cubo pelo speedrun guide, e depois você joga bastante, você descobre. Agora está em 53 graus e por assim vai indo.
Let's get this rip roaring. All right, Flate begins. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. By the way, if I don't get this in like 30 seconds, please let me know, because... Oh,
Yay, all right.
Hey, we're good. All right, fantastic. Okay, plate is done. So, come back, y'all. This is the good part of the game now. So, I'm going to be skipping basically every single one of these puzzles through here.
A categoria do jogo é N%, então ele pode bugar o jogo para atravessar ele inteiro. Esse jogo eu demorei por mais ou menos 70 horas para zerar ele. Ele tem muitos puzzles e alguns puzzles são bem complicados.
Much more visual experience than technical. I'm going to open it up for I don't know, half a minute of donations.
Alrighty. We have $10 from Ear Foxtrot that says, all the support with the Gelly and Manifold Garden Discord. We're excited to see you run this game. And William Cheer has promised to live stream his reactions to your run.
Oh, that's awesome. William Cheer, shout outs to him. He's been developing this game since November 2012, and it came out October of this year. Worked very hard on it, and I think the results...
Só para avisar, eu sou horrível em jogos de puzzle. Eu demorei quase 200 horas para fazer a Portal. Então, eu não sou uma pessoa que você pode comparar, mas sim, eu demorei 70 horas para zerar o jogo. Eles têm chambers praticamente infinitas, você consegue jogar esse jogo por horas. E eu acho que o mexicano voltou. Bem-vindo de volta, mexicano, é com você aí.
Estou de volta aí ao mundo dos vivos, na internet caiu. Literalmente, tropeçou e caiu. Bom, esse é Manifold Garden.
And that's because we don't know how to skip the ending door. A lot of these doors you can't directly click through because they got weird.
Esse jogo ele é meio puzzle-like. E ele está utilizando esses blocos para clipar para dentro da parede e fazer para esquipar várias partes do jogo. Uma coisa aí que o runner, uma coisa aí que parece é que o runner pode trocar a direção da gravidade. De vez em quando ele está utilizando a parede como chão, de vez em quando ele está utilizando outros lugares como chão para acelerar
there is a
a
little bit
direção
of
dele.
management that you can do by doing things while waiting for things to fall, but that's minimum at best. So if you want to be the next contestant on destroying the world record, this is the first thing to look at. We'll soon get to the second thing to look at. So we're just waiting for the piece to fall here.
Enjoy the ambiance.
Ele agora tá esperando a peça descer ali para ele poder chegar.
Drop. And oh, hey, I messed something up. Yeah. It doesn't lose.
If I mess something up, you mean slightly misplaced.
All right, and we're gonna make it to this door here. So this is the door. This door also potentially could soft lock us. Bless RNG.
Ele comentou que essa parede aí.
Alright. And so now the next puzzle is the one we'd also like to skip. This is the only God cube that we unlock in the run by getting a dark seed.
O que acontece é que ele agora vai fazer um puzzle que eles vão esquipar, né? Tem um bloco de Deus ali. O God Block.
Unfortunately, we require the God Cube in order to unlock a building that hasn't appeared quite yet. So if you could find a way to skip that, that would be like a minute of time save because there's a required cutscene that we gotta watch. Talking about that required cutscene, I'm intentionally taking a 15-second hit on a trick that I know works. If you make a save and a load, you skip a bunch of animations, which I may or may not be able to point out if I'm good at this game. And if you make a save and a load, yeah, it skips the animation and you can pick up the cube instantly. However, there's like a 60% chance that it messes up the cutscene. And since I think the best part about this game is the visual acuity and how it looks and all that sort of stuff, I'm gonna make sure that we see it right. So, while I'm waiting
uma coisa que ele comentou ali é que ele não vai fazer. Uma coisa que ele comentou ali que ele tem um trick. Ele falou que ele pode salvar mais de 10 segundos, né? Que ele sabe como fazer, só que ele não vai fazer porque essa trick tem 70% de chance de bugar a cutscene. E como ele acha que o visual do jogo é muito bom, né? Ele vai fazer a cutscene. Uma coisa que já deu pra notar é que esse jogo consome muito bitrate da transmissão. Então a transmissão fica toda bugada em relação ao bitrate.
It's such a great name. It's just mesmerizing.
Observação, tá? Quem tá jogando o Gally, né? Ele é o segundo runner.
Used to be a massive balloon sculpture creator, and it's sort of ironic that in this game there are like absolutely no curves, where it seemed to be that he used to exclusively work with curves. So quite a change in direction. So now we're making it on our final sprint here. This is the God Cube. You get to see them in all different colors if you don't like skip the game like a degenerate, but you know.
Ele agora vai fazer o último skip do
jogo. I'd like you to
jogo.
pay attention to the audio, like right about here.
Dragging a stick.
Ele tá falando que é pra...
The best sound in the game.
Ele falou ali que, tipo, o áudio da escadaria acha engraçado. O recorde mundial dessa categoria é 9 minutos e 11 segundos. O tempo dele é 11 minutos e 4 segundos.
Called counting. Oh, beans. Okay.
Counting.
1, 2. All right. Hope it worked. And then by landing on it, I can just make my progress forward. Perfect. All right. So now here's the last skip in the game.
Tá, o que ele fez ali foi literalmente já saber onde é que ele ia cair, né? Ele contou basicamente aonde que ele tinha que cair. Ele agora vai fazer a última trick do jogo, que é literalmente cair com essa velocidade. Ele esquipou o trigger pra trocar a gravidade de direção. E agora que ele tá caindo pra pegar o final do jogo, né? Ele vai dar o shoutouts dele. Parece um jogo muito maluco.
Fantastically nice to me in my speedrunning career. As for the Manifold Garden speedrunners, I'd like to particularly thank Preshing, Invive, Lilith, RBD Jellyfish, all the people.
Cara, pelo que parece, Manifold Garden parece que é de uma série de jogos. Que tem um outro jogo parecido com Manifold Garden, que agora não lembro. Pelo que parece, isso aí é uma série de jogos bem estranhos. Tempo. Ô, louco, a gente tá vendo aí um LSD muito louco.
Is it 11:42?
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, I'll make my time brief here. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great GDQ.
Antichamber, isso aí. É o Antichamber. Pelo que parece, deve ser da mesma empresa, porque eles são muito parecidos.